I always made sure that I had a place where I could work. But essentially it amounted to, an extra bedroom. What I found over time, the light was just a huge impediment. What I wanted was to be entrenched the same way as if you were outside in a park on a sunny day. You go out there and you could feel the sun just penetrating your pores. What I also realized was that the room I was working in was effectively like a dead room. Buildings that we live in that are made of wood, they're all dead wood. So the energy just isn't there. More than anything else, I wanted to be out in nature and out in the trees. And I basically built a studio that I worked in that is now in the trees. "22 feet to the floor, about 30 feet up where you're kind of at eye level. In a black oak and white oak tree, they're both merged. I'm in the living energy that I wanted to be in. When it's a beautiful day outside, that energy just kind of barrels into you in the hugest way. And when it's snowy and there's blizzards and there's raining, I get that as well. From the waist up, the whole thing is clear, so I get to really experience the light that I was looking for. So now I'm really never at a loss for good light. There's a big difference in the way that light works. I typically come up before dawn. The light shoots across horizontally, and when it goes through the atmosphere in that way, it's a completely different color. So it's like orangey, yellowy light and golden light, and the canvas, because it's being shot from the side, gets a whole different cast on it. All the colors on it look very different. And then as the day goes on, the light gets whiter, and then as the evening comes in, the light gets pinker. During the day, I vary from shaded sunlight to sharp sunlight, and that makes very big differences in the way that I see it. And when it's cloudy, it gives me a consistent, even light, and it's also great days for shooting it. On this particular piece, I'm doing it as a commission for a good friend of ours, Greg Tulare, who lives in Manhattan. He said, "I want to feel what's going on out there in the treehouse. I want to feel that in my apartment when I'm in Manhattan."
The treehouse has a really big impact on his work because, let's be real. Anyone that has that type of peace and solitude when working is going to create some pretty masterful kind of work.
When you're surrounded by nature, trees, this environment, it's different than looking at walls. When you look at walls and you're inside, you're kind of forced to go in to find stuff. When you're out here, it becomes an interactive process. You just feel it. Your art is a manifestation of the energy and the life that flows through you.